Hello, good day. How are you today? Hope you're good. Okay, so are we ready for today's lesson? Okay, so today in agricultural science, we are going to be learning about uses of crops. Okay, today our topic is on uses of crops. Okay, crops are vital parts of our lives, and they serve a wide range of purposes beyond just providing food. They are cultivated for diverse uses, and even their byproducts play a significant role in our daily lives. So, crops are vital parts of our lives. They are cultivated for diverse uses, and even their byproducts a significant role in our daily lives. Okay? Crops are incredible versatile and are used for a multitude of purposes. The most common use is for food, where we get grains, fruits, vegetables, and more. But beyond food, crops are also used in production of textiles such as cotton and flax, which are used to make clothing and fabrics. So crops has diverse uses. Okay? Crop has diverse uses. Food production. One of the most well-known uses of crops is for food. Grains like wheat, rice, and corn are used to make bread, rice dishes, and various types of food. Fruits and vegetables like apples, carrots, and bananas are also grown as crops and are essential components of balanced diet. So crops are used for food, right? Crops are used for food production, okay? Textile production. Crops like cotton and flax are grown to make textiles. Cotton, for instance, is used to create clothing, bedlines, or other fabric-based products. Flax can be turned into linen, which is used for clothing and home textile. So, crops are used for textile production. Crops are used for textile production. Okay? Crops are used for food production and also textile production. It has diverse uses. Medicinal uses. Certain crops have medicinal properties. For example, plants like aloe vera and chamomile are grown for their therapeutic benefits. They can be used to make ointments, teas, and other remedies for various health issues. So, crops are used for food production, textile production, medicinal uses. It has different uses, not just one. Crop has different uses. We mentioned food production, textile production, medicinal uses. Building materials. Building materials, bamboo is a crop that has gained popularity as a sustainable building material. It's used for constructing homes, furniture, and other structures. So crops are also used for building. It's used for constructing houses, furniture, and other structures. The bamboo crop is used to construct houses. Okay? Then spices and flavorings. Many crops are grown to produce spices and flavorings. Examples include herbs like basil, oregano, and spices like cinnamon and black pepper, which add taste and aroma to our food. So crops are used for making spices and flavorings. Beverage production. Crops like tea leaves and coffee beans are used to produce popular beverages, tea and coffee. These crops are enjoyed worldwide in various forms and flavors. So crops are used for beverage production. Animal feed. Animal feed, crops like alfalfa, clover, and soybeans are grown to feed livestock. These crops provide essential nutrition for animals that later use for meat, milk, and other animal products. So crops are used as building materials, spices and flavorings, beverage production, and animal feed. We, we have talked about diverse uses. Now we are going to be looking at crop byproducts. Crop byproducts have multiple uses. For example, crop residues like straws, and oaks are used for animal beddings and as a source of organic matter to enrich the soil. They can they can also be processed into products like paper, biofuels, and even sustainable packaging materials. Some byproducts are used in pharmaceutical industry for making medicines and cosmetics. Okay, so we are going to looking at them. The straw. After grains like wheat and rice are harvested, the remaining plant stalks are called straw. Straw can be used for animal bedding in farms, helping keep animals comfortable and clean. It can also be used in thatching roofs or as mulch to protect soil from erosion. Then, husks and shells. Crops like corn and nuts have protective husks and shells. These can be used as animal feed to process into products like paper, particle board, or biofuels. Then we have leaves and stems. In many plants, the leaves and stems can also be utilized. For examples, leaves from tea plants are harvested to make tea, while sugarcane stems are used to extract sugar. And peels and rinds. The peels and rinds of fruits like oranges and bananas are often discarded after the edible part is consumed. However, they can be used to make compost for gardens or even to extract essential oils for use in various products. Okay? Then pulp. Fruits like oranges and grapes have pulp left over after juice extraction. This pulp can be used to make products like jams, jellies, and even animal feeds. Then we have chaff. Chaff is the outer protective layer of seed, like rice or wheat. It can be separated from the seeds and used as animal feed, or in some cases it can be used as fuel. Hulls. Crops like rice have tough outer coverings called hulls. These can be used to make natural fertilizers or even as a source of biomass for energy production. So crops by byproducts are the parts of crops that remain after the primary edible parts have been harvested. These byproducts are often not wasted but put to very useful purposes. We mentioned the straws, oxen shells, leaves and stem, peels and rinds, hulls, chaff, pulp. So all these are products or crops that after their primary parts have been taken, their edible parts have been taken, they are used for different purposes. Okay? So crops by byproducts are valuable because they reduce waste and maximize the use of resources. So today's lesson on uses of crops, we talked about the diverse uses and the byproducts, right? And we say the diverse uses are not, there are different uses. Crop has different uses, not just food production, and we mentioned their uses, the different uses they have, their diverse uses. Then the byproducts, we say they are parts of crops that remain when we have taken the edible parts. And these parts that are remaining are used for various useful purposes, which we just mentioned, the straws and the others we mentioned, right? Good. So we understood today's lesson on uses of crops, right? We now know the different uses of crops, their diverse uses, and their byproducts, right? Good. So we are going to be looking at our assignment. Explain the diverse use of crops with examples, and explain crop byproducts with examples. I'm sure we'll be able to do that because we did that in today's lesson, right? Good.